Sherry and she has a channel there, and when you go through her channel and look for these TriStar cluster, you should see all of the different breeds being videotaped, including the Basenji National. So they're not up yet, folks, but they're going to get posted, so be looking for those in a couple of days. Maybe later today, I don't know. I just know they're not up yet. Okay. I'm taking a look at the oh wow, there's a lot. This group really jumps around. 61, 163, 165, 167, 160, 169. Okay, but I don't know who's the third dog in? 150. Oh, it's got to be 155. Got to be 155. Yep. Okay. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 in this class. And we'll be skipping around the catalog a little bit, folks, so bear with me here. Okay, before we go to the next group, I'll repeat that YouTube channel. Sure, everybody's going to want to try to find that. That will have all of the streaming here posted. It's not yet, though, but they promised me it'll be up. Again, youtube.com, search for Sherry Buchla, Sherry Buchla. And that's a YouTube channel, and then you got to dig through that to find the Basenji National. Okay, so here we go with the third group of dogs. First half going around, and then we're going to have the second half, and I'll start commentating when we get the first dog on the table. Okay, so the first dog that we have on the table is number 151, Grand Champion Meisterhaus Signet Fox in Socks, bred by Brenda and Sierra Castle, sired by Champion Meisterhaus Jadaka Breaking Dawn out of Grand Champion Signet Tissa Gone with the Wind, owned by Sherry and Dave Reitzel with Brenda Castle and Tad Brooks, and residing in St. Clair Shores, Michigan. Handled by the lovely Sherry Reitzel. Another relatively new person. We're so happy to have her in our community. Okay, so here moving we have Grand Champion Meisterhaus Fox in Socks. There you go. Okay, next on the table is Grand Champion Dark Moon's God of Thunder, bred by Veronica Predale and John Predale and Michael Work. Sired by Champion Meisterhouse Razzle Dazzle, and out of Grand Champion Silver Dark Moon's Barking Bad SC. Owned by Heather Galford, Veronica Predale, and Joe Galford. Owner handled here today by Heather Galford, who live in Pikeville, North Carolina. Again, this is Grand Champion Dark Moon's God of Thunder.
I'm going this way. I can go this way.
Now on the table, we have number 155, Grand Champion Spring Willows Waiting for Superman, bred by Laura Owen and Kathy Britton Sanchez and John Guidos. Sired by Grand Champion Gold, Aquaba and Eldorado Bungle in the Jungle, out of Grand Champion Bronze, Connie Teaser Silver Lining at Spring Willow, owned by Carolyn Rollins Bouchard and handled today by Carolyn Bouchard. Again, this is number 155, Grand Champion Spring Willows Waiting for Superman. Okie dokie. Breaking away to number 161 is Champion Corosia's Breakaway Deke, B-Cat, bred by Kelly Harmon, sired by Champion Bushwhacker Corosia Breaking Bad, RA, F-Cat, CGC, out of Grand Champion Bronze Dual Champion Corosia Hockeytown Hero, SC, CA, F-Cat. Breeder owner handled by Kelly Harmon. Number 161. Okay, next on the table, here is number 163, Grand Champion Silver, Malabo Itapuca, bred by Savio Steel, sired by Champion Kazor's Take Me All the Way, out of Enala, Itapuca, owned by Christian Morales Reyes, Savio Picante Steel, out of Miami, and the agent is Jose Miguel. So we have a Brazilian bred dog here at our show. That's fun, making it truly international. We've had at least a Canadian dog and a Brazilian dog here during the pandemic. Woohoo! And one of the breeders is from Hawaii, I noticed earlier on. We manage to do it, don't we, people? We Basenji people come together one way or another. Again, this is Grand Champion Silver, Malabo Itapuca, with Jose Miguel as the handler. Okay, next on the table we have Grand Champion Eldorado and Aquawaba Outlaw Legend at Relic, bred by Sheila Lund, Pam Joffrey, and Sue Coe. Sired by Grand Champion Eldorado and Aquawaba Night and Day, out of Champion Eldorado and Aquawaba Careless Whisper, owned by Diana and Lauren Sanders of Spring, Texas, shown today by Sheila Lund. I believe this dog's call name is Ringo. Ringo is this dog? All right. Alrighty, again, this is Grand Champion Eldorado and Aquawaba Outlaw Legend at Relic, shown for Diana and Lauren Sanders by breeder Sheila Lund. Okay. Next dog in this group is number 167, Champion Astartes Dynamo in Motion. Breeder owner handled today by Stella Sapios. Sired by Grand Champion Bronze Kazor's Prince Kalen, out of Champion Astartes Ziggy Stardust. With Stella Sapios, who lives in Carpinteria, California, right close to Santa Barbara. Again, this is number 167, Champion Astartes Dynamo in Motion. Breeder owner handled by Stella Sapios. Okay, now on the table is Grand Champion Bronze Sundiata Tezetta's Tej Bicat, bred by Heather Crusate and Chris Maxka, sired by Grand Champion Silver Sky High Budget for Fashion, out of Grand Champion Sundiata's Tezetta CA Bicat TKA. Owner handled today by Heather Kilmer Crusate of Maplewood, New Jersey. And this is the last dog in this class, number 169, Grand Champion Bronze, Champion Sundiata, Tazetas, Tej Bikat. Is it coming through? Are people angry, mad? Am I only talking about the wrong people? Well, all right.
It's solved. And it's posted. Thank you.
What? What?
Good. It's good.
Good, good, fine. Okay, good. I don't need to shut up or quit. Say something. Okay, good. Okay, so here we are moving the class together, well, one at a time. Number 151, Grand Champion Meisterhouse Signet Fox in Socks. And now, Grand Champion Dark Moon's God of Thunder. Number 153, who has made the cut with Heather Galford. And now number 155, Grand Champion Willow Springs Waiting for Superman, who has made the cut. Next is 161, Champion Kuroja Breakaway Deke B-Cat. Now number 163, Grand Champion Silver, Malabo Itapuka, who has made the cut. And now moving is number 165, Grand Champion Eldorado and Aquaba Outlaw Legend at Relic. And 167, Champion Astartes Dynamo in Motion. And now, lastly, number 169, Grand Champion Bronze, Champion Sundiata, Tazetas, Tej Bikat. So he has 3 in his cut and 5 more that he's taking one last look at. He's asking to have number 169, Grand Champion Bronze, Sundiata, Tazetas, Tej Bikat. Do another down and back. And he's moving them around as a group. And he's decided to just keep those 3 in that group. So that would be 153, Grand Champion Dark Moon's God of Thunder. Number 155, Grand Champion Spring Willows Waiting for Superman. And 163, Grand Champion Silver, Malabo Itapuka. Okay, now we're going to have group number 4. Hope I can follow along here. I can't hear the ring steward. He's shouting out nicely for the ring, but he's not over here on this side where we can hear him, and there's a lot of distraction in the building. Like I said, it's an all-breed show. We've got barking dogs over my shoulder, and hard to hear everything. Doing the best we can for you, folks. Okay. All right. So we have 8 in this group. Still working with all dogs. Okay, so here we start the class around. Taking the first 4. And now we have the next 4. Okay, and the first dog on the table, he's going to ask for, this one dog didn't have a very good go-round. He's going to give him a chance to kind of get his yah-yahs out. Mr. Canalizo has been very receptive and knowledgeable about Basenjis and that they're in season currently, and looking for those moments of brilliance and remembering them throughout his judging this over the last couple days. Okay, number 159 is now on the table. Champion Eldorado and Aquaba Solar Power, bred by Pam Joffrey, Sheila Lund, and Susan Coe. Sired by Grand Champion Eldorado and Aquaba Night and Day, out of Champion Aquaba and Eldorado Age of Innocence. Owned by Pam Joffrey, Sheila Lund, and Susan Coe, and owned by Carolyn Rollins Bouchard. Shown by Carolyn today. Next on the table is number 173, Grand Champion Bronze Kazor's Prince Kalen, bred by Carol Webb, sired by Grand Champion Kazor's Wiley William, CGC, out of Champion Kazor's Pumpkin Pie, owned by Carol Webb and Jay Webb, and handled today by Carol's son, Jay Webb. Formerly of Yorba Linda, California. For decades, Carol lived in Yorba Linda, and she has just, right before, like the day before the National, they moved to Arizona and have a new home there. And we look forward to many more years with the Webbs. Okay, here goes Jay with Grand Champion Bronze, Kazor's Prince Kalen. Again, Grand Champion Bronze, Kazor's Prince Kalen. Next in this Dog group is number 175, champion Eldorado and Aquaba Lucky Charmer. Bred by Pam Joffrey, Sheila Lund, and Susan Coe. This dog is sired by Grand Champion Aquaba and Eldorado's Chariots of Fire and is out of Grand Champion Aquaba and Eldorado Candy Stripes. Owned by the three breeders, Pam Joffrey, Sheila Lund, and Susan Coe, residing in North Attleboro, Massachusetts. Again, Champion Eldorado and Aquaba Lucky Charmer. Now on the table we have Champion Classics Captain Kirk CAA, bred by Sue Kite and Jeff Gillespie and Nina and Barry Jones. Sired by Grand Champion Silver, Champion Classics Slam Dunk, and out of Champion Classics Mary Jones. Owned by Jeff Gillespie and Sue Kite and handled today by Jeff Gillespie. Again, this is Jeff Gillespie with Champion Classics Captain Kirk CAA. Okay. The next exhibit on the table is number 181, Grand Champion Kangaro's No Place Like Home. Bred by Catherine Baltgavgas. Oh, I'm sure I'm butchering this. I know this woman is Catherine Angaro. Baltgalvis and Julie Jones and Kathy Jones. Sired by Grand Champion Bronze Jasiri Sukari Tin Man and out of Champion Jasiri Sukari in lines for Kangaro. Owner handled today by Catherine Baltgavis of Riverside, California. Can anybody pronounce Catherine's new last name for me? Catherine Angaro's new last name. How do you say that? Yeah.
Galvis.
I know. I feel horrible butchering it. I feel really bad.
Didn't know how to pronounce the name.
Catherine Angaro's new last name. Balgalvarus? Yeah. And again, this is Grand Champion Kangaro's No Place Like Home. Grand Champion Kangaro's No Place Like Home with Catherine Baltgalvis. Now on the table, we have number 185, a new champion, Zamarati in Deluxe Fame and Fortune. Bred by Sarah Smith Faulkner, Jeff Faulkner, and Natalie Sherwin. Sired by Grand Champion Gold Champion Deluxe Svengali Zindinka's Overnight Sensation, and out of Grand Champion Silver Champion Kaliohani's and Relic Flower Power for Zamarati, SC TKN, owned by Sarah Smith Faulkner and Michelle Graham. The sire of this dog, Grand Champion Gold Deluxe Svengali Zindika's Overnight Sensation, was Best Puppy in Sweepstakes many years ago at Purina. And I think also winner's dog, a reserve winner's dog at that show as a puppy. And Grand Champion Silver Callie and Relic Flower Power for Zamarati was Best of Opposite in Michigan. But this is their son, new champion Zamarati and Deluxe Fame and Fortune. Breeder owner handled by Sarah Smith Faulkner. Okay, jumping back in the catalog now, this is number 135, Grand Champion Pandora's Take It Easy at Deja, JC CAA SCN, bred by Michelle Hogan, Melissa Clark, Alexis Tilton, Chris Hogan, and Leanna Frazier. Sired by Champion Classics Jean-Louis, out of Grand Champion Pandora's Pretty Little Liar at Deja, owned by Leanna Frazier, Michelle Hogan, Alexis Tilton, Melissa Clark, and Chris Hogan. Again, this is number 135, Grand Champion Pandora's Take It Easy at Deja, SCCAA SCN. Alrighty, jumping forward again in the catalog to number 187. We have Grand Champion Nicolau Itapuca, bred by Savio Pacanco Steel, sired by Champion Kazor's Take Me All the Way, out of La Azafata Fabia Itapuca, owned by Alexander Kiefer Ferraria in Morrisville, North Carolina. Again, this was Grand Champion Nicolau Itapuca, bred by Savio Steel and owned by Alexander Kiefer Ferraria. Okay, this is our fourth group of dogs, and there are 8 in the class, and we're now going to get to the moving individuals. So this is Champion Eldorado and Aquaba Solar Power, number 159, who has made the cut. Next here is number 173, Grand Champion Bronze Kazor's Prince Kalen. Now moving is number 175, Champion Eldorado and Aquawaba Lucky Charmer. And number 177, Champion Classics Captain Kirk CAA, who has made the cut. And now moving is number 181, Grand Champion Kangaroos No Place Like Home. And number 185, Zamarodian Deluxe Fame and Fortune. And that just passing us was, oh my, I missed her. Grand Champion Pandora's Take It Easy at Deja, but making the cut was, oh, number 187, Grand Champion Nicolau Itapuca has made the cut. And he has also taken in the cut Grand Champion Kangaroos No Place Like Home, number 181. Okay, so he's taking a look at his other dogs here. Alrighty. Okay, folks, that might be it for dogs. I think we might be moving into bitches at this point. Okay, so what he's doing is he's going to keep working with his dogs and make another cut. So we have 113, Grand Champion Gold, Dark Moon's Black Tri-Affair. Number 119, Grand Champion Gold, Matahari Virtuoso in the Jungle. Number 121, Grand Champion Aquawaba and Eldorado, Romantic Journey to Sky High. Number 125, Grand Champion Bronze, Jasiri Sukari, Captain Obvious. Number 129, Champion Dakoba's Unstoppable Momentum. Number 131, Champion Classics and Desara, Dressed for Success. Number 141, Grand Champion Silver, Dark Moon's Black, oh, I'm sorry. Number 137 is in. Grand Champion Bronze, Zamarati Doc Holiday. Number 141, Grand Champion Silver, Dark Moon's Project Mayhem. Number 147, Grand Champion Marjani in Classic Style. Number 153, Grand Champion Dark Moon's God of Thunder. Number 155, Grand Champion Spring Willows Waiting for Superman. Number 159, Champion Eldorado and Aquawaba Solar Power. Number 163, Grand Champion Silver, Malabo Itapuca. And number 181, Grand Champion Kangaroos No Place Like Home. And number 187, Grand Champion Nicolau Itapuca. Okay, so he's going to have each dog move up and free stack on its own again. That was Grand Champion Gold, Dark Moon's Black Tri-Affair, number 113. And now moving is, or setting up is number 119, Grand Champion Gold, Matahari Virtuoso in the Jungle. Next up is Grand Champion Aquawaba and Eldorado, Romantic Journey to Sky High. And now we're looking at Grand Champion Bronze, Jasiri Sukari, Captain Obvious. Their names are so great. They come up with the best names, so fun. Okay, and now number 129, Champion Dagaba's Unstoppable Momentum. Next is Champion Classic and Dasara's Dressed for Success. You didn't mean that. You didn't mean that. Next moving is number 137, Grand Champion Bronze Zamarati's Doc Holiday, SC DCAT RATO. And now number 141, Grand Champion Silver, Dark Moon's Project Mayhem. And now number 147, Grand Champion Marjanian Classic Style. And now number 153, Grand Champion Dark Moon's God of Thunder. And now we have number 155, Grand Champion Spring Willows Waiting for Superman. Okay. Now number 159, Champion Eldorado and Aquaba Solar Power. And number 163, Grand Champion Silver, Malabo Itapuka. And now number 177, Champion Classics Captain Kirk, CAA. And our final, oh no, here's number 187, a Grand Champion Nicolau Itapuka. And finally, number 181, Grand Champion Kangaro's No Place Like Home. All righty. Oh. Okay, he's got a new format here. We haven't seen this yet. He's putting them in little lines. Oh, it looks like he's pulling a couple of cuts as he goes here. So he has made a second cut for number 113, Grand Champion Gold Black Moon's Dark. Sorry, 113 Gold Grand Champion Gold Dark Moon's Black Tri-Affair. And also in this cut is number 119, Grand Champion Gold's Matahari Virtuoso in the Jungle. And also in the cut is number 129, Champion Dagoba's Unstoppable Momentum. And number 137, Grand Champion Bronze Zamarati's Doc Holiday, SC DCAT RATO. And number 141, Grand Champion Silver, Dark Moon's Project Mayhem. And number 147, Grand Champion Marjani in Classic Style. And number 153, Grand Champion Dark Moon's God of Thunder. And he's taking, okay. 153, and then he also took the Grand Champion Silver Malabo Itapuca, number 163, and he took number 177, Champion Classics Captain Kirk, CAA, and also number 187, Grand Champion Nicolau Itapuca. So he has, it looks like he has 10 in this cut of dogs that he's keeping. And he may let as many as 6 go. Okay, that's just what happened. Okay, so that is, we've got that right. So the cut there with dogs is number 113, Grand Champion Gold, Dark Moon's Black Tri-Affair. Number 119, Grand Champion Gold, Matahari Virtuoso in the Jungle. Number 129, Champion Dagoba's Unstoppable Momentum. Number 137, Grand Champion Bronze, Zamarati's Doc Holiday, SC DCAT RATO. Number 141, Grand Champion Silver, Dark Moon's Project Mayhem. Number 147, Grand Champion Marjani in Classic Style. Number 153, Grand Champion Dark Moon's God of Thunder. Number 163, Grand Champion Silver, Malabo Itapuca. Number 177, Champion Classics, Captain Kirk, CAA. And number 187, Grand Champion Nicolau Itapuca. So with that, folks, it looks like we're going to have a very short break before we start bitches.
Changes for tomorrow.
Oh, okay.
That's why I've been,
What
that's
happened?
why I've been running back and forth.
Yeah. So what's happened? Because that was a mess,
Yeah, because we talked about last night the time.
Yeah.
It overlapped. And
Right.
Carol Kirk called last night.
Yeah.
Called Tonda. And she said, there's no way. She said,
Right.
why don't we do the hounds and do